in his first appearance in the senior category, second overall with us in the Champions of the Future Academy program. And there you can see him with that win earlier on and Poland qualifying. All the way throughout the field there, you're seeing drivers Austin Gale there, Gazi Motlaka, Francis Zielinski just there as well. Crucial to see what Gazi Motlaka can do in this one. And yeah, good results earlier on. Got up to P8, only a position gain of 1 though. Whistle blows, engines fire up. Let's take you through that full starting lineup then. It's OKN Senior, qualifying Heat 2. Coming up next, it's Daniel Kelleher and Luna Flusha on row number 1. Hugo Heron and Adam Sador on row 2. Marcus Shilkunis and Mohamed Menemni go from row number 3. Shilkunis finishing in second place earlier on. Austin Gale and Hamza Al-Fayez on row 4. Gazi Motlaka and Isaac Say on row 5. Francis Zielinski and Maximilian Rafalik round out row number 6. Jean-Paul Carras and Philippe Carras, the two French brothers, starting this one on row number 7. They'll be joined by Gianna Pascal and Alessandro Bitti on row number 8. Elizabeth Kozlova and Cole Hewitson on row number 9. Charlotte Page and Sky Parker on row 10. Sky Parker having a great race earlier on. See if she can maintain that momentum. Starting this one on the 10th row of the grid. Sofia Sanfari and Charles Lambert on row 11. Sadamat Soy and Prix Davino on row 12. Rayan Karuz and Anastasia Gerasis on row 13. Sebastian Korpeng and Yana Kapoor on row 14. Julian Pope and Louis Hartmann, they round out the 30 kart field on row 15. With drivers ending their out lap onto their formation lap. As soon as they head to that red line from that point onwards, no overtaking is permitted apart from getting themselves side by side with the driver starting alongside them. Get a reminder of those points. It's Kelleher with the 50 at the moment from Shilkunis. Flusha with 41. Gale with 38. Heron with 36. Sador with 34. Menemni with 32. And Motlaka with the 30 points. So again, these drivers looking to really shake up this order. Once again, Brendan Group looking alongside. Close company of Egon Pedrotti just behind him, taking a sip of water there. We saw him out on circuit earlier on. And now watching alongside the seniors here, getting himself all sorted out. So yellow flags waving in the background there, getting everyone nice and slow. Field's still pretty spread out here going into the final corner. I think they're a little eager at the front because they're going to want to start accelerating now, and the back's not formed up at all. Let's see. If we go racing, we are going racing. Lights are out. One looking just that little bit stronger in this stage of the race. Gale, you can see him there pushing his way through. He's there holding on to track position in P5 at the moment. The rest of them going through. Gazi Motlaka as well, also going through. He's had a good start to his race, holding on to his track position. Through 9 and 10 they go. You can see how cambered the corners are there, how much speed they can carry. And it's a beautiful close-up shot there as they make their way through turns 10 and 12. Here though, Heron's under pressure, and it's under pressure from the man who finished in second place earlier on, Marcus Shilkunis, sending it down the inside, gets that position gained. So it's Kelleher who leads from Shilkunis, Heron from Flusha, Gale from Motlaka, up into P6. Mohamed Menemni is there in P7. Zielinski, Carras, Jean Carras at 4th place into P9. Adam Sador currently in P10. Nice train here. But Daniel Kelleher in the lead. This time, Shilkunis has closed in much faster. But as that pace from earlier on, going to be able to be maintained in this one. Well, he's already set the fastest lap of the race, 57.559. Can we expect that time to come down even more from Kelleher? He's looking for maximum points here. And, well, that just plays it into the hands of, well, these two right here, Heron and Flusha, who are going wheel to wheel here. These are your title contenders. Flusha, the leader of it, looking to the inside, not close enough, and now Gale's going to try and have a go on the outside, but again, the track just too tight in that final sector, not able to gain the position. But one more lap, Hugo Heron maintains 3rd place. But Luna Flusha continues that pressure, and you can just see she takes much tighter entry lines into the corner, constantly showing her nose to the inside. But this time, just not able to do it in this early stage. It's only lap 2 now, though. She's under pressure. as Gale goes down the inside. Flusha goes backwards here, and the drivers behind are saying, right, let's focus, let's push. As Motlaka and Menemni, I think, have swapped places. And it was Mohamed Menemni, the winner of Dubai, saying to Motlaka there, saying, think, let's go. And here comes more drama. And now it is going to be Mohamed Menemni pushing through and has also got past Flusha. So Flusha now, I think, has dropped down to about P6 here. Well, let's see as they cross the line. Kelleher has been caught. Shilkunis has closed in now. 1/10 of a second between the two of them. Head on from Gale, Menemni and Flusha. Confirmation into P6. Motlaka for company just behind. Now Ghazi Motlaka again has been competitive this weekend in morning warm-ups and is continuing that pace here as Izvleta Kozlova sets the fastest lap of the race. 56.6 as there is drama for one driver out of this race. Now, who could that possibly be? I think that might be Adam Sador, unfortunately. The Polish driver in the 2:15 is a lap down and is down 26 places, unfortunately. So Adam Sador had a brilliant race earlier on. Driver who started on the second row of the grid and finished P6 in the first race. Now finds himself broken at the side of the circuit. There is his wagon. And, well, looking at that, a lot of debris on the tyres. Doesn't look like a lot of damage, though possibly mechanical in nature. Kelleher still controls this race right now as Flusha has just set the fastest lap of the race. Luna Flusha, once again, is piling up the pressure and is on the charge here. But Flusha needs to also get this track position. Yes, okay, fastest driver out there, but you've got to get past. You've got to earn these points. Flusha right now would drop to 5th. In the intermediate classification. That would drop her down on points. There you can see she's using all the track a little bit more there. From the rest, trying to carry just that little bit more speed through the corner. And right now, Menemni just delivering this one. Very strong competitor here at the Alpha Sand circuit, but is going to leave the door open to an advantage there, and Flusha gets through. Back into P5 for Luna Flusha. And all those positions, they help massively because she's just gone from 5th back to 3rd in the points. She's joint on points with Hugo Heron now. 77 points apiece, but Hugo Heron needs to get in front. He needs to try and gain more points, not lose more points in this stage. They've only got 4 more point scoring opportunities. And this race here will decide the first out of 4 of them. Kelleher still controls this race. Shilkunis on that rear bumper has maintained the pace. Has not managed to find a way through just yet. Could be a case of just buying his time, waiting for position. Marcus Shilkunis here in 2nd place would put him on the front row for that final later on today. With 88 points to his name. And right now Shilkunis still in a very strong spot here. Still Kelleher from Shilkunis. Head on in 3rd from Gale. Flusha from Menemni. Motlaka from Stjeleski. Jean Caras now up into P9. Rafalik into the top 10. Flusha here. Like I say, she's back to 3rd in the points. Still 5th on track. She's not out of the woods yet. Any position down from this would put her on the back foot. But there you can see she's broken away from Mohamed Menemni now. Oh, he's focusing on this one here as well. Daniel Kelleher. Not sure if he's waiting to the very end of this race or the halfway point to try and break away, because we're lap 7 now of 12. And that gap's opened up quite considerably now between the two of them. We'll double check it when they next cross the line, as Ghazi Motlaka himself is under pressure from Stjeleski. So you can see him closing in. John Caras just behind as well. Caras brothers having a tricky one out in a lane. Same as Ghazi Motlaka, got caught out with the penalties in the Alain circuit, but he's put that behind him now. He's fully focused on this weekend. Battle for 7th place, still very strong. Motlaka from Stjeleski. Jean Caras in 9th place. Right there, great data from the teams here. And work from the media crew in the background to bring you these graphics so you can see them at home as well. On lap 8 and 12. Motlaka looking comfortable there at the front. Another change of helmet for him. And you usually runs with a minion on his helmet. That helmet is gone. I'm just looking at the design of this one. It kind of looks like a certain Marvel character he's got on his helmet, but he's a big comic fan. Here's Gazi Motlaka. I'd say always has a dashing helmet design. See what he can do there at the front of this train. Still Jealousy behind. Karas with Falik. Philippe Karas has got back to 11th place. Biggie is there in 12th. Hamza Al-Fayez 13th from Elizaveta Kozlova. Yana Pascal currently P15. Flusha though, setting the fastest lap of the race. Once more, 55.489. Her pace is there. She said struggling a little bit with the pace, but she looked quick in morning warm-up. But unfortunately, that qualifying fully go her way. And we do say at these points, it's probably better to qualify in an odd number, first, third, or fifth, purely because you get that inside line into turn 1. And especially at the Alpha Sand circuit with such a tight first corner, makes it so difficult to get that run into that one. We saw that right at the start, unfortunately, with Flusha dropping direct to P4. Eyes on this one. No, Kelleher, Shilkunas and Heron. Still 1, 2, 3. Gaps condensing just a little bit here. Stats of Hugo Heron in this race. No positions gained or lost. Started third, currently third, and just watching how light the cuts get over the crest at the exit of turn 2 there. They do lose a little bit of steering input as they try and retake control of the carts of the corner. There's Flusha's stat. She's closing in on Heron and Gale once more, but not close enough for the attack here right now. She started this one in P2. Like I say, that outside line didn't go her way, dropping 3 places. But she's certainly fighting back in this one. Austin Gale's had a brilliant drive in this. Started P7, currently P4. Delivering some strong results right now, but Flusha's pace has been looking pretty quick in this second half. Still a very quick lap earlier on. Fractionally slower though from Austin Gale, and I'm talking thousandths of a second off. So very quick. There you can see the points again. Now that is missing Shilkunas, who is second in the points in that table with 88 points. Flusha third, Heron fourth. Gale's dropped down to P5 in this position in the points, so a position gain would help him out. He only sits 1 point behind Flusha and Heron. Putting right up at the sharp end here. If Flusha can get past, she would definitely be clear of Hugo Heron right now because she out-qualified him. It keeps her in that lead, despite the fact that they are joint on points. Final lap board then is out to the field. And Daniel Kelleher, well, once again, we've not had to say much about him. It's the downside of being so quick. Leading the way and clear now by 9/10 of a second from Marcus Shilkunas. And I suspect Shilkunas, once more, is just hanging back and trying to save what he can of those tyres for that final later on. They get 1 set per day. That's it. That's the only allocation they get. And they have to do qualifying heats and the finals with that. As, oh dear, right at the end of the race, there, out, I believe, was one of our drivers. Was that Sajelski? I think it might have been. Well, let's find out, because the checker flag's gone out, and Daniel Kelleher, maximum points, starts on pole for the final later on today. Kelleher finishing that one superbly. Shilkunas in second, matching the result from earlier on, but this time he will start alongside Daniel Kelleher, and those two will go wheel to wheel in that final. Head on from Gale, Flusha in P5 from Menemni, Gazi Motlaka in P7 from Philippe Karas, Maximilian Rafalik from Hamza Al-Fayez. Now let's see what happens here in the replay. Oh my goodness me. That was big air time, and that was our drivers fighting at the front. Now that was Jean Karas, I believe. And I think he just got caught up there with Sajelski. And my, oh my, that's a big one. And that's turn number 2. That's quite easily done there because, of course, the karts go up. The front goes light, which means, yes, if you clip another kart, it goes really light, and then it can just go upwards. And it's exactly what we've just seen there. Well, there's a look at the full results on your screen. The top 15 there. Sky Parker rounding that out after gaining 5 places from Charlotte Page. 3 places gained to finish in P16. Charlotte Bear, 5 places gained to finish in P17.